Well, I started skating when I was 7 years old, and I initially started because of the movie Ice Princess.
Oh,
I know, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's and yeah, I saw the movie and I was like, I want to do that. And so my dad put me in some group skating classes, and then eventually I got a private coach, and the rest is history. I initially started teaching learn to skate classes for summer camps, and from then I've just started coaching some of my coach's students when I'm in Chicago, just because he's so busy all the time. So when I do the camps, typically it's kind of a mix between integrating my skating and also teaching, because I'm still training, and so I go into the rink, and then I probably will skate for a couple of hours, and then I'll teach maybe 2 or 3 learn to skate classes. So that brings us to around 1 o'clock, and then I do off ice training and then more skating in the afternoon.
so just going off of your own experience, what would you say the typical gender ratio is for figure skating in general? Does it lean more to one side?
Typically, when you're thinking about coaches, you think that it's more male dominated, but figure skating is kind of an effeminate sport. And so I would say it's about 50-50. Yeah.
For the kids that you coach for, are they more to one side, or is it split with that too?
Yeah, it's 95% girls. Not a lot of boys like to figure skate, so if you're a boy and you want to figure skate, give it a try. And yeah, typically they're so young that their parents just put them into classes. And so it's really depending on whether the parent really likes figure skating. And if they do like figure skating a lot, then they'll probably if they have a son, they'll probably put him in, or put him into hockey. So I skate here and at the Ice Center at the Promenade, which is in Westminster. And when I come here, typically I've got class I come here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday typically, and I've got class from 10 to 1. And there's typically a 2:15 or 2:45 skating session, so that works out perfectly because I get a nice warm up, and then I skate for an hour and a half.
Yeah. So how many hours a week do you think you usually skate?
Probably 13 to 14 hours a week.
Oh, okay. And is there any differences between the trainings for male and female figure skaters?
Not really. With men's figure skating, the level of jumps are a lot higher, so they're a lot harder.
Yeah.
Mostly women do triples, which is you jump and rotate 3 times, and men nowadays are doing 5 or 6 quads in their program, so they're jumping and rotating 4 times in the year. But sometimes hockey players can be kind of bigoted. That's kind of a harsh word, but it's true. And so they'll bullying is such a strong word too, but they kind of tease you for it being a gay sport, but I mean they ain't paying my bills, so I'm not paying them any mind.
And would you say that there's any disadvantages to being a male figure skater opposed to a female?
Well, I mean, other than the bullying, no. I love figure skating. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.
Well, and are there any advantages to being a male figure skater?
Well, when I tell people, they're kind of shocked. They're oh, I don't meet a lot of figure skaters, and that's kind of nice.
And figure skating is often seen as a very feminine sport. What would you say to that as a male figure skater?
It is, because it's a unique sport where you combine athletic prowess and artistic ability, and that's what I love most about it, because I have an artistic soul, and so it gives me a creative outlet to express my emotions.